Hello and welcome to week 2 of the Give Up Binning Food Instead campaign. I'm Sasha Wilkins, the editor of LibertyLondonGirl.com and cookbook author. I am thrilled to be part of the Love Food, Hate Waste campaign during this year's Lent, where we're looking at lots of different ways to stop wasting food that we should actually be eating. This week we're looking at great tips on how to store your food properly. I've got 3 especially good tips to share with you, but I also wanted to have a quick word about storing fruit on the counter. We've got some bananas here, both ripe and fresh. I would also, as a sidebar, like to say that these are amazing for banana bread. In fact, banana bread should only really be made with overripe bananas. Never throw these away, they're like gold dust for bakers. But the thing with bananas is they give off gas and they also cause any other fruits around them to ripen too. So be very careful what you store your bananas with. But the great exception is this, our avocado. Sadly in England they're usually rock hard, and it's amazing how rock hard they can actually stay. So pop your avocados in with the bananas and you'll find that within a day or two they'll be lovely and soft. So my first tip today is to do with packaging. Whilst obviously we are trying to reduce the amount of packaging we use in our grocery shopping, sometimes actually packaging is a good idea. Salad is a really good example. So these bags are actually filled with an inert gas which helps keep the salad lasting longer so you don't get that awful squidgy mess in the bottom of the bag. Once you've opened it, take a paper towel and put it inside, and that paper towel will soak up any moisture. Fresher salads for longer. My second tip today is for the humble potato and its friend the onion. People often think that these should be kept in the fridge, but what happens when you store a potato in the fridge is the carbohydrate turns to sugar. Potatoes taste a lot sweeter, it's not so nice, and they go off much more quickly. Your potatoes and the onions actually need to be kept in a dry store cupboard. My third tip is to do with 3 things that you might have left over from when you've had people around for dinner or are sitting in the fridge for a while: wine, milk and herbs. So, in the best manner of here's one I prepared earlier, this is frozen wine, there's nothing else in here, and this is fantastic. You just turn it over and pop the cube into your sauce or your stew. So I treat milk in the same way that I treat wine. We freeze it up like this and they just pop out really easily, and the taste of the milk is not affected in any way. Really clever way of making sure milk doesn't go off. And I do the same thing with my herbs. You treat them slightly differently, however. Chop them up finely and pour olive oil, or any neutral oil to be honest, over them. And you've got a great base for sauces and salad dressings. And it's a really clever way, once your herbs have wilted, to keep them going through the winter. I hope you've enjoyed this, our second Give Up Binning Food Instead video. We'll be making several more, so do come back next week to check out our 3rd video in the series.